Hey everyone, it's Melanie coming to you from the Outer Banks. This is going to be my last attempt at this video, I swear. Coming to you from the Outer Banks, North Carolina. Melanie Bortz-Brewer is my Facebook page if you want to check me out there. Melanie Bortz-Brewer on YouTube as the Holistic Nurse. You can check me out there. I've got several videos to help people navigate through this process that we're all going through and this feeling that we're all going through and this little shaken up kind of difference in our lives. So here we go. These are the 5 steps to help heal your depression. I suffered from bipolar disorder with major depressive features for many years, and I am now medication free and have been since October 16th, 2016, and I want to help you feel better. I'm not telling you to go off your medications. I'm telling you to talk to your doctor. Although, to be honest, when I talked to the last psychiatrist at Duke Hospital, I was laughed at and mocked when I said I would like to be off my medication. This was last September, actually, like September 20th or so. I was like, I want to be off my medication in about 1 to 2 years. That was my goal. And his response was, you will never be off your medication. And I was like, I paid $1,100. Well, actually, to be honest, I will pay it one day, but I didn't pay it. But $1,100. I couldn't drop money we didn't have on something that was $1,100 for an hour and a half to have somebody laugh in my face. And lo and behold, I was medication free 2 weeks later. So, whatever. You'll get it one day. When I've got it, I'll give it. So yeah, I've been there, and I used to try to have my doctors involved in my care, but at one point I just had to let it go. Anyways, a little bit of rambling, but here we go. We're gonna keep going. Step number one to help heal your depression is to have acceptance for your feelings. Feeling depressed is one of the worst things that someone can go through, because basically you are in prison within your mind, and just because you're walking, talking, and breathing air doesn't mean you're healthy, and you are in this prison and you don't know how to get out. So accepting the way that you're feeling, accepting and understanding that your body needs rest. That's why you feel fatigued. You need to get some rest. So you can analyze, like, some of the times when you're not able to get up and get out and do things. If you're stuck in bed, I used to be stuck in bed 20 hours a day 2 years ago, this time. 2 years ago, it's fresh. If you can't get out of bed, don't Candy Crush. Don't Facebook. Analyze what you're feeling. Journal. Think about why you feel that way. Yes, you can do some Candy Crushing and Facebook, but don't spend all your time doing it. Do some self-improvement stuff too. So accept your feelings, accept that you're having this moment, and really, in the grand scheme of things, you laid up for a couple of months is a moment in this life. So just take the rest your body desperately needs and try to figure out why you're feeling that way. Start your journaling. Along with acceptance, I'm going to make it acceptance and journaling. Step number 2. You are going to want to meditate. This is so easy. I could just keep throwing this in with everything because it will help your life in every way possible. So check out my 5-step video on meditation. I'll leave it in the link section below. And yeah, you can check that out, and that'll definitely help you get started. Step number 3 is getting out in nature. I might have to do a 5-step video to help people get out in nature. Get outside. I like to sit out here. I do research out here. I do YouTube videos out here. I listen to YouTube videos out here. I can't tell you how much the fresh air, the flowers, the birds, the bugs, the butterflies, and everything. And I live in North Carolina. It's like mosquito central, and you know what? Because, I don't know, maybe just because I'm happy I don't have as many mosquito issues. Sometimes there's days where they're kind of feisty, but most of the time, and I don't really even kill them anymore. I just shoo them away. So yeah, get out in nature. It feels good. I promise you it will feel good. If you can't get out in nature, if you're in a hospital somewhere watching this, ask the nurses to take you outside. You deserve to have sunlight. I spend a lot of time out in the sun every day, and vitamin D for your body to function is imperative. And they tell you to put sunscreen on, don't put that shit on. Just please get outside in the sun just for 15 minutes. Just do it. Sit in the sunshine. I sit on my porch for videos just because it's my comfort space. I'm going to branch out further and do some videos out in the sun one of these days, but as of right now, this is my comfort space, and it helps. But I spend a lot of time in the sun, and that helps me immensely. And if the sun's not shining, my mood reflects it. So get outside, get in nature, do some hiking. If you are up and around, do some hiking, do some walking, just walk down your street, just start small, but get outside. All right, step number 4 is going to be healthy food. Get your butt on the 30-day vegan challenge and start to see the differences. Mr. Nick, he is rocking it. He is on day 9 and he has had the flu and he does not feel bad. He said he just has normal functioning energy, and above normal functioning energy, I should say. Because normal functioning energy, if you have the flu, you're laid out for 10 days. I've been there, I've done that. And it's terrible. But he's up, he's moving around, he's working, he's happy, he's calling me, we're having conversations, he doesn't sound or look that bad, and he's had a fever and everything, but he's doing great. Why? Because he's not eating bad things, which would be dead things. We shouldn't call them bad things, we'll just call them what they are. They're dead things. So 30-day vegan challenge. A lot of people preach the 7-day vegan challenge to get people started. I'm more of a 30-day girl because that really, for me, was when I saw the biggest change in my entire life, and that was boom, off medications since 2007 or 8. 2007. That's like 10 years that I was on medications. I was 21. That's crazy once you do the math. Yeah, a third of my life I was on medications. Oh my goodness. So yeah, 30-day vegan challenge. Just rock it and see the differences. Most people that are on any type of cardiac medication, any type of diabetic medication, they will see huge results in 30 days to have to start lowering their levels, lowering their insulin levels, lowering their beta blockers. Cholesterol levels will start to significantly decrease. And this all actually happens about day 16, but most people are off of their medications or decreasing their medication dosages, even for any disease, within 30-day period. So that's why I just want to give it the biggest benefit of the doubt. Yeah, 30 days. With healthy foods, I wanted to touch on this because I know that I say healthy foods and then people are like, well, what do I eat? I'm going to do a video for you on this. But food, in order to boost your serotonin levels, I didn't get too much into dopamine, but I did start to dabble into serotonin today, and I'm a mama, I don't have all this time, but I'm doing it for you guys. To get serotonin levels, you need to have one of the 9 essential amino acids, in particular tryptophan, and people often group tryptophan together with turkey, but really turkey just has the second rate tryptophan. So plants are going to have your first level tryptophan, and then a bird or any kind of meat is going to have the second rate tryptophan because that bird's already eaten the plant-based tryptophan, digested it, it's in its body hanging around. It's not the highest level energy of tryptophan that really you could get because you're eating it secondhand. So get yourself the best. Get yourself what the birds eat. And what do the birds eat? They eat seeds. So pumpkin seeds, I don't know about chia seeds, sorry, I actually took notes on this. Walnuts, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and sesame seeds have the highest levels of tryptophan in the seed group. They also have omega-3s, which are really good for your brain function. You're also going to want to eat some healthy fats, avocados, young coconuts. Nope, it does list chia seeds. I'm sorry, I thought I saw that. You want to get your omegas in. Pumpkin seeds, walnuts, we talked about those. So yeah, walnuts have more tryptophan than turkey breast. Ounce to ounce, walnuts have more tryptophan at 0.1 grams, and turkey breast has 0.055 grams of tryptophan per ounce. So if you have an ounce of walnuts, it's twice as high basically as an ounce of turkey breast. And the turkey breast, as we talked about, is recycled. So that's not going to be as fresh and active and awesome as the walnut tryptophan. So yeah, you're going to want to get your tryptophan, because if you don't have your tryptophan, you can't make your serotonin. And if you can't make your serotonin, you're not going to feel good. So let's get you that serotonin cooking with the tryptophan, which actually crosses the blood-brain barrier, where if you were to put serotonin directly into your bloodstream, it doesn't. Not that it's not good for you, because plants actually carry, constantly, they have serotonin, melatonin, and dopamine in their plant cells and structures, and I found that really interesting. So I'm going to leave the links to the articles and the videos that I used to learn my information about tryptophan in the comments, or not the comment section, but the link drop section below. And we're going to move on to step 5, which is to find joy in the little things. Find joy in the smallest steps that you take. I talked to somebody the other day down the road, the cat down the road. Infinite Waters, I love that guy. So I talked to this guy down the road, and he had all of these things that he was upset about, and all of these things that he's struggling with right now. And I said to him, but you're not dead. You didn't kill yourself. You are alive. You are breathing. And not only are you doing those things, but you're working on your house. You're getting your house cleaned up. You're taking care of your 2 kids. You are cleaning yourself up every day. You're taking a shower. You're getting out of bed. These little goals, if you've ever been suicidal, if you've ever been to that point of just wanting to kill yourself and make the world a better place, someone once told that to me. They said, just kill yourself, the world would be a better place. If you just find happiness and peace in your tiny accomplishments and make them out to be big accomplishments, you'll grow a little bit more every day. I've done this, and it's so silly. I was the person that could not wash dishes. I had obsessive compulsive disorder, characteristics of not being able to submerge my hands into dirty dishwater. My insides would tighten. I still get a little bit of this emotional feeling with it, but I wash dishes every day. I wash dishes with food stuck on them. I mean, I was rigid about any time, like, dishes in the sink could never have food stuck on them, and Chris couldn't be bothered, so I was like, you have to do the dishes because I can't do it. I had to wear rubber gloves for the longest time last year. Slowly I have weaned myself to this point that I can just do dishes like a normal human being. I don't like to yet, but watching YouTube videos and learning stuff while I'm doing it, and if I like comedy, listen to comedy, music, whatever you like, get yourself into this space where you feel good, and then start doing something that you don't like doing, and that's going to help you grow. It's going to help you move into this higher positive vibration and to help you just keep living. Live for the small things. I used to celebrate to myself that I got the dishes done today. Chris used to roof. He was doing roofing last year when I quit my job as a nurse. And he would come home and the dishes would just be piled because I couldn't do them. And finally it was like one day a week I would start yes, I did the dishes today. I did the dishes today. And now I do the dishes all the time. And even when he says that he's going to do the dishes, I still end up doing the dishes. And I don't care. But it all started with something small. And now, just doing the dishes last year when I couldn't barely move and function, I did the dishes. And now I do the dishes and I do so much more. I do. And I love it. And I love this energy. And now I'm going to show you all. This is my next project. Right over there, that is an entire wagon of horse shit. Yes. And I am vegan, and until every cage is empty is my life and my motto. But when the horses live next door and someone needs to get rid of it and I want a beautiful garden, well, guess what? Me being vegan isn't going to stop him from having his horses, and they're not fed any kind of meat or animal products. So it's still vegan to me. So whatever you all want to think about it, I don't care, but that's what I think about it. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm getting ready to shovel some horse manure, and I'm pretty damn excited about it, because you know what? That is free dirt right there. We're going to compost it up into the Garden of Eden style of gardening, and it's going to be phenomenal, and I'll be tracking that journey on my Facebook page as well. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace and love. Get yourself not depressed anymore, and start with my 5 steps, and I'm telling you what, your diet means a lot. And when I was feeling down, and when I was transitioning onto lithium and coming off of Paxil, and my life was a fucking nightmare, I was eating bagels and cream cheese, I was eating saltines, I was eating grapefruit juice, egg sandwiches with cheese on them. Cheese is one of the biggest triggers for mental illness because of casein, and it attaches to the receptors in your brain, your opioid receptors, and it becomes casomorphin. I'm telling you, get rid of the cheese. If you've listened all the way to the end, get rid of the cheese. Get rid of the dairy. But had I done that, I mean, I saw the biggest change and improvement in my life going vegan. So get your plant-based life on. It's worth it. Peace and love. Adios.